Jake, first up, congratulations are in order after your being awarded EFL Young Apprentice of the Year for League One. How'd that feel?
Yeah, really good feeling, sort of being recognised for my hard work over the last 2 years. So yeah, something that I'm really proud of, and my family, and I'm just thankful to everyone that sort of got me into that position, the coaches, the manager. So yeah, really good feeling.
Everyone around Exeter City obviously knows about you and who you are. Did this feel like an opportunity for on a more national stage to know a bit about you?
Yeah, definitely. It's always a bit of recognition. EFL Awards is quite a big thing. So yeah, I wasn't really expecting to win it. But yeah, obviously when I did, it was a great feeling, and sort of, as I said, the EFL Awards is a big thing with some big names there, and also many clubs. So yeah, it was good to get some recognition.
Your season as a whole then, how would you assess that?
I think it's gone well in parts. Obviously didn't have a great start to the season, getting injured. But I think, around the Christmas time, I think I really kicked on. Sort of got really motivated that I could get back into the team. Obviously scored a goal against Bristol Rovers, and then sort of kicked on from there. And then obviously dipped again a bit. I haven't been in the squad wasn't in the squad for a while. And then now sort of getting back into it and want to prove what I can do.
What stood out for you?
Obviously, the big moments like scoring from the big blank and stuff like that. But also I think the games that I played in, I played quite big teams, so sort of like Birmingham away, obviously Notts Forest at home. I think like really big experiences that I can learn from. I think obviously they're top teams. And there's nothing that in training or that you can watch that will teach you those experiences that I got.
Obviously one game left in the league. Are you almost disappointed the league's coming to an end?
Yeah, I think I want to prove so much more at what I can do and sort of the level that I can get to. And I think this season's been so good for me. I don't really want it to end. I feel like I've got so much more to give. But again, I think I just work again in pre-season and in the off-season to come back stronger and prove again what I am.
Going into Mansfield then, they played last night. Are you hoping that, given that we haven't had a midweek game, you might go into that one with a tad more energy?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously our schedule this week has probably helped us out in a way, even though, over recent weeks or months it hasn't. I think, 4 weeks training, heading into the last game of the season. I think all the boys are motivated, really want to get over the line and sort of finish the season strong and with 3 points.
Obviously potential for an exciting weekend as well. We obviously got the match followed by the awards evening on Sunday.
Yeah, obviously a really good sort of end to the season to be looking forward to. There's always the part that you want to happen. So yeah, the awards evening and obviously the match, sort of, you can start to relax after that and go into your off season.
How do you think the season's been for the club as a whole?
I think it's been quite good, as in obviously we've had a good FA Cup run and stuff like that, and finished well in the league in the end. Obviously every club has their ups and downs. I think we've had really good highs, but also some lows. But I think that even the experienced boys, it teaches them what football is, and everyone learns from this season and goes into the next one a better player and better person.
Spoke about learning from things through a season. What have you learnt the most, and perhaps who from?
I think I've learnt the most about myself. I spoke to Greeny the other day when I wasn't in the team. So sort of the hard reality of football when you're not in the team and having to work even harder to get back into it. Sort of the graph that doesn't get seen. So when you're on the pitch and the boys are travelling up and you're staying behind training, sort of the runs and all of that you've got to do. I think that's when I learn most about myself and my mentality. So I'd probably take that away from this season.
This going into the final game as well, there is still a chance of a top half finish, which is something Gary has spoken about. We of course need to win and need a couple of results to go away, but is there a real belief that we can do that? Yeah,
I think the boys are really motivated by that, and it's something that we really want to achieve. Obviously, we want to better on last season, but yeah, getting as many wins as possible, many points to push us into that top half would be amazing.
You naturally have targets for a season, both as a team and as individuals, but how important is it as the season progresses to have sort of individual targets along the way?
Yeah, I think it keeps everyone sort of tunnel visioned, everyone motivated towards a goal, and sort of keeps people ticking over and getting them towards the end of the season, keep working hard and stuff like that.
Just finally, what does the summer look like for you on a personal level?
I think obviously the first few weeks relaxing, going on holiday, enjoying the sun, and then back to grafting, back to working hard, to get back fit for pre-season, and then see what happens.